Hi. Bit of a late start today, but it's fine. So I've got a few things planned today. One of the main ones being the story I'm writing. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but I did have a plan. A plan's a bit too generous. I had a vague goal to be able to finish the story by the 1st of September in this year, 2023 AD. I was actually on track for quite a long time, but I've completely just lost all my momentum with it, and I don't know how much I'm behind by. There is a very slim chance I could get that done. Wait, what's the date today? Oh yeah, no, there's no chance I can get that done. It's mid-August right now. No, I'm not going to write half a novel in 15 days. So I might have to adjust that goal. But I think today I'm actually going to have some time to really dedicate to kind of taking stock of where I am with it, reminding myself of the characters, getting back into the swing of it a little bit. And luckily today is really nice weather. So I'm going to go out and do some work. I'm going to actually go out to a cafe and do some work. There's one in town which gives you a discount on coffee if you go and work there, which is great. So I'm going to go and do that at some point, and I'll take you along with me for the ride. But first I do need to get a little bit of freelance work done. But even before that, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and I'm going to go and stand outside. When I pour coffee in the morning, I like to go and stand outside and drink it, because I spend so much time inside doing work and sitting at a computer that I quite like to just go outside and just touch some plants, you know, maybe feel a leaf, graze some cobwebs. Yeah, let's do that. Professional YouTuber. Hi again. I still haven't found the microphone for my camera yet. It is 11:21. I've done a little bit of freelance work. It's going okay. Working from home is great, but I sometimes just find it so difficult to get going. I was talking to Rosie about this yesterday because she has the same problem. Sometimes I know that I need to work, but my brain won't let me do it. It's like there's a physical block towards me just being able to do the work. I don't know what that is, but it's always been there, and it affects my writing as well. It's probably part of why I'm behind on this goal of the 1st of September. Some days I'm on it and I'm really like lightning quick and I just get the work done. But then other days I just a big bowl of mud and I can't, and I feel like I'm just seeing everything and thinking about everything through this treacly kind of thick, oozy head cloud. And I just can't do anything. And it's really weird and I can't explain it. But I have been doing some work, so that's fine. I'm thinking about doing a tour of my shelves at some point. Would that be interesting to people? I sort of have, well, I won't go into it now, but I sort of have books out that I have read before and which I know that if I lack any kind of, inspiration, then I can just pull them out and go back to them and read the bits that I like again and put them back again. Maybe I'll go through them at some point. Would that be good? And yeah, just general stuff that makes me happy. I like to have it in front of my face. I like to have stuff that inspires me exactly at the level where my eyesight naturally falls. That would be straight ahead. That's the idea anyway. If you could see the rest of the room, it's all blank and then it's just this corner because we still haven't decorated. So I'm just going to finish off some work and then I'm going to go out and do some writing in the cafe. It's always slightly nerve-wracking whenever I open up my file and I've no idea if it's synced properly or not, because I've done that before when I've lost work because I've not synced it to Dropbox properly. I'm working on Scrivener, by the way, so if anyone has any tips on how to not lose work, that would be great. Thanks.
Thanks, see you. Have a good evening.
This is a really good pizza place, and this always smells like really good pizza. I just wanted to come down here because there's a really nice library down here, which I thought I'd show you. On my way back now. Fairly successful. I was just kind of getting back into the groove of it all, really. Could have done more, but I'm happy with what I've done. Oh, look at these ducks. They're holding on. Especially working from home. It's nice just to get out into the real world around people, and it helps me do work. Particularly in that cafe. It's a nice place, so I'm sure you'll be seeing more of it. And we're back. So yeah, not the most productive writing session ever, word count wise, but it's not all about the word count, is it? I have to keep reminding myself of that quite often because I can't remember who said it. I think it was probably someone like Neil Gaiman. I can't really remember. Maybe it was Ursula Le Guin. I'm not sure. Someone like that. A writer, basically. They said that a huge chunk of their time that they actually spend writing is spent just sort of basically daydreaming and looking out the window. And especially because I haven't been able to dedicate much time to writing recently. I've been working a lot, and because of excuses, basically, I haven't kept up with my own writing work, really. And because I only had an hour just now in the cafe, a lot of that was spent just reminding myself of where I was in the story, what the conversation was that the characters were having, because I'd stopped mid-conversation, which is always really difficult to pick up the flow again if you do that, especially if you leave it some time. Yeah, but I think that went pretty well. I mean, I moved the conversation on quite a bit. It's one of those moments in the story where I am at the moment. You know, it's the Council of Elrond moment. You know, it's the bit when they're discussing what they're going to do to sort out the problem that they all have. And that's a difficult thing because you want to hold the reader's attention. You don't want them to be bored, but it's basically one big long conversation about the plot. I'm trying to find ways of doing that in an interesting way. I think it's interesting because I think it's an interesting story. But yeah, I'm trying to find ways to show stuff and not tell stuff all the time, you know. But it's okay to have moments where you're just telling. I think that's okay. If it's what the story needs, then that's what you should do. Or that's what I should do, I think. I'm probably the worst person to give advice to anyone because I've never finished a full book. Never finished writing a full book. Not reading a full book, obviously. Don't know why I need to clarify that. But yeah, so it was okay. I'll give you another update in a week's time. But I'm really enjoying doing this vlogging so far. It's only been, I realise this is just the second one. It's only the second week. But it's actually really made me think not just about what video to make, but also how I'm going to progress my writing because I have you all to tell. I have new subscribers since the last video. Thank you and welcome, by the way. Yeah, it actually does feel like I'm accountable to somebody. So that's really good. That was the whole point, really. It's just been nice to think about over the last week. You know, what am I going to put in this video? What will I have to show people or tell people? It turns out not very much, writing-wise. Thanks for watching. I will give another update next week. I'll be making more videos in between these vlogs as well, but I'm trying to just pick up the pace with these at the moment. Again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.